Our brain's number one function is to survive. Our brain's constantly predicting to protect ourselves. And if it's all about survival, there are four things that trigger our brain the most. It is change, uncertainty, attention, and struggle. So we do a lot of work around mindset. And at our root, it comes back to our brain. Everybody's brain's a little bit different, but of those four things, uncertainty is one of our biggest roadblocks. In all the work that you're doing, how does that come to life for you?
Well, one thing is that every healthy human has what we call that little person voice. That voice that's predicting and projecting the worst case scenario, especially when uncertainty gets loud. So what we want to make sure is, as leaders, is that we're just aware of these four things, so that we're aware that all of our people, when uncertainty rises, their anxiety, their tension are also going to rise. So as the leader, you can't eliminate uncertainty because life by its nature is uncertain. We don't know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. But as the leader, what can I do to communicate to help eat the gray? And that's our phrase that we like to use for how do you bring more clarity to unclear situations. And as a role, what we like to say is all leaders are the CROs, right? The Chief Repeating Officers. I can't tell you how many times I'll get on a call and a leader will be like, I should not have to say this again and again. But the reality is when uncertainty comes up, it's our job as the leader to know that that's going to trigger the people we lead. And we've got to do the best that we can to communicate for clarity to help them with what is the path to move forward.
And so we have a process around eating the gray. And two specific questions in that process is, what's my role and how am I doing? That's what a lot of the people that you have the privilege to lead or are working with are thinking. What's my role in this mission and how am I doing? So that's why feedback is so critical in helping eat the gray and reduce uncertainty. So just think about parenting. If you're a parent out there and you have a child, just think about if the only time you give them feedback throughout the year is on Christmas Eve. Are they going to learn and grow? Probably not. But think about how many businesses have one annual feedback meeting to give you some constructive feedback and a plan to move forward. So we need to make sure that we're creating systems and processes so that we continually eat the gray and not just do it once a year. And another amazing tool that we've found that's working with businesses and high-performing leaders is a one-up and a one-forward to help give that feedback. So all great leaders, what are they doing? They're helping eliminate or at least reduce uncertainty day to day so that your people not only just survive, but they actually thrive in their work.